Hello.
What's going on, sir?
How you doing?
I'm having a good time. How about you?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yep.
Good.
What's going on YouTube? Back at it again with another video.
What is this? I don't want this. What the heck is this? There we are. Okay. So, all right. Now let's get over there. Figure out where the fat we are. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What do we got here? No, we want 13th edition. Kishwaukee College. Must be there now. Hey, how are you? You look like you're trying to be half dead there.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm just living in the Halloween spirit.
You what?
Living in the Halloween spirit.
Oh, good, good.
Girls,
It's what?
why did you say at me?
I didn't even see you walk
I'm his
in.
favorite student.
You didn't say anything.
I'm stealthy. I've also been using this and it's so loud. It's crazy.
What? Oh, is that a gnarly knot? What'd you get in
I've
it?
never heard of gnarly on it before.
What'd you get in it?
Cinnamon sugar.
Oh,
I think that's a private school thing. And I've never heard of them before.
Well, because they're only here.
it's just a house. It's down
It's
the
a
road.
house?
Yeah,
It's a
have you
house.
been?
Yeah.
No.
It's literally like it's downtown Winfield. It's literally like smaller.
It's smaller than this room.
So nice.
Much
Half the
smaller.
size of this room.
How did they make enough for the whole school?
Well, they didn't make them for school. You just went and got them, didn't you? Yeah.
But didn't they, remember when they brought them to school?
I think they can, if you let them know in advance, they could probably make enough. But, gnarly knots, what it used to be before that was Entree Express. And I used
A
that Entree Express.
What is that?
They would have three, imagine some nice, mommy that has cooked for an entire family and a bunch of people. And they all, got married and left, and all it was you and her husband, and she wants to cook. That's what it was. This lady, and she would cook, and she would put out 3 different meals like chicken and roast beef and whatever else, and she'd have 3 entrees going every night. And all the fixings, corn or beans or mashed potatoes or whatever stuff she'd have right here, and she gave liberal portions. I mean, very huge portions. And you'd go there and get that, and it was like eating in somebody's home.
Wow.
Was it a lot of money?
Yeah, they put it in this one big, thing. You'd say what you want. It'd be like almost cafeteria-ish. You start on this end, and it was just a short, maybe that long, from there at the end of my table. And I like some of that and that, and that, put that on there and close that. Now I want to get my wife. She'll want this. I want to get my sons,
How much did
and then
cost?
it was reasonable. I mean, it was what you'd pay for it anywhere else, but it was home.
Yeah.
I mean, there was nothing there that was exotic or like I don't think they ever had Italian food. I mean, I think it was just American, whatever, something. And in their nights, I know the ladies that worked here would just go home and they would take it out of those containers and they would put it on a plate and stick it in the microwave. And when the husband came home, they just poke the button.
What was that place called?
Entree Express.
Wait, that's actually so good.
It was so good.
Whatever happened.
So yeah,
to it?
what's up?
I forgot to still turn in my lab 11 from like a long time ago, but I have it here if you want to look over it.
Well, look at it with me here.
Okay.
Oh,
I thought the critical thinking stuff you want to do.
no,
like on
you do the
you
critical
know,
thinking.
Like on the study guide, you never do the critical thinking.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, let's get off with that in there.
Thank you so much.
Tell me when I get in there. Your grade in.
At
Would
the
you
end of
guys
the
take
day,
it? No, I mean, when we get in there to put your grade in today, tell
Oh,
me.
for the 12?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
12 and 13,
And 13?
get them out. 12 and 13, let's get them out.
I have the lab booklet in my car. Can I just come grab that?
What now?
I have the lab booklet in my car. Can I grab that?
Run, boy. We're gonna start without you, so you better hustle.
Mr. Ellis, I know it's like by mistake. I thought we were doing 13 together.
No,
Because we had to like.
I
wait
said
for
get
our-
them both done for Monday.
I was so proud of myself too because I did so good. on
I
the
have
book.
done that so many times. I'd be sitting there in a meeting and they'd say, just give us your things and just, give it to us now. Okay, we'll send somebody around to pick them up. And I'm like, what? What was due today? And I'd look at somebody, oh, that was in the memo. And I'm like, what memo?
Sorry about that.
And they look at me and go, you slouch, Ellis, you slouch. So,
Sorry.
no problem. So where's my buddy here? The Logan
Saw him at
man.
lunch.
He what?
I saw him at lunch.
He's still getting lunch.
Well, you know what?
There he is. Hello.
Logan, you got passed today? Well, Logan, when are you gonna come on time to class?
I just lost track of
He
time.
probably can't.
Yeah, I know how that is. The girl comes smiling and twinkles a little bit, it's kind of tough. You know? What we got here? Kaya, it's right over there. There we go.
What?
Come on,
Before your
you
grade's
cotton
done, they're
picker.
gonna-
There we go.
She's on-
Well, where is Kaya? I don't see anything.
She was so cute. She was like, oh, hi.
Hey, how are you, Kaya?
I'm
She's
sure.
like
She's
smiling
probably
on the
like,
camera the whole time.
Hey.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Can you stay on just a second? Don't turn off your mic. I will finish your thing today before I leave, and it will be in on time. Today was your due. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
And I just have to go right back over and do some spelling and make sure nothing's wrong. And I will send it. In fact, I might get it next period. So, all right.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. For all of you and Kaya, here's what we're doing. We're going to grade these two, 12 and 13. Huh?
Before your grace in there, you should be on. Before your grace should be on.
Who should?
Before your grace.
Where's?
She's not here.
I thought she was sitting over there. She's not here? What'd she do today?
She's on Zoom.
No, but I mean, is she sick or
I
what?
don't know. I
Oh,
just
oh,
know
okay,
she-
okay. Well, I'll look for her. I don't see her yet. But so we're gonna grade 12 and 13. Together, they're both worth 100. So what we're gonna do is just post the grade. There's nothing to attach. So you're just gonna tell me how many correct out of 100. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring a friend in roll him in here and, Frick and Frack, remember him? We'll try to get Frick in here. And we're gonna tell you how your quiz is gonna go on Wednesday. And we're gonna test you a little bit before you leave.
When's-
Well, I guess it's a test, really. So, what?
Mr. Ellis, I would have really appreciated some
What?
heads up.
Yeah, I would've been fine.
What do we want? What's the whining about?
We have
No whining.
we have a test 2 days from now, and we have 1 day to prepare.
The whole day,
Well,
Is it,
an entire
was
day.
it on the
we have
schedule?
other assignments as well.
Well, I moved it from Thursday to
Yeah, 'cause we're not in
Wednesday.
here on Thursday.
Yeah, oh, that's right, okay. So let's see what Gloria Grace has to say. I tell you what, we'll just go with what she says. How's that? Hey, Gloria Grace, how are you?
Mr. Ellis, I'm good. I'm so sorry. I was on the phone with Mr. Gregerson. I had a question for him in passing period and thought I
Oh,
had
okay,
I
that's
did.
fine.
I'm so sorry.
Well, here's what we're doing. We're grading labs 12 and 13, and then I'm gonna get my friend out. We're gonna learn how to do him. So it's good you're here. Well, both you and Kyle will tell me how to do the test on Wednesday if you both are still out and
Oh, sure.
so you can see it. So we'll learn that today too. So both assignments, 12 and 13, both labs, 12 and 13 together are worth 100. So we'll be
Fantastic.
posting that too, okay? So here we go. Are we ready? Yes,
Mr. Ellis, do you think it's
you're going like this. It's what?
How
So,
do you think we're doing?
do you think it's possible for me to finish this tonight and then send you a picture of it?
Why don't you just show me when you come back?
Like on Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank
Could I
you.
also do that? Because I didn't finish all 13.
Oh, children.
I have like 6 questions left.
Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go, children. Figure 12.1, number 1, articular cartilage. 2, spongy bone or red marrow. 3, medullary cavity. 4, yellow marrow. 5, compact bone. 6, periosteum. 7, proximal epiphysis. 8, diaphysis. 9, distal epiphysis. Figure 12.2, number 1, spongy bone. 12, compact bone. 3, osteon. 4, periosteum. 5, central canal. 6, perforating canal. 7, blood vessels. 8, nerve. 9, canaliculus. That's its singular name rather than the plural being canaliculi. 10, osteocyte. The critical thinking question. Closest blood supply to an osteocyte is located in a central canal of an osteon unit. Nutrients and waste can move from one cell to another via small cellular processes located in minute tubes in the matrix called canaliculi. In this way, all the osteocytes of one osteon are tied together. Cool.
Mr. Ellis?
Yeah.
So I don't remember us ever like grading those, so I didn't complete that one. I'm really sorry. I also kind of
Well,
accidentally overlooked it.
It's
Can
no
I,
big- It's no
what?
big deal. Just
Is
let
that,
it go. Let it
do
go.
you
And the
count that?
nutrients are all of them.
Okay,
the
I will
future.
do that. Thank you. I'm so sorry about that.
No
Appreciate it.
sweat. Number part A. 1, long bones occur in the upper and lower limbs. 2, an epiphysis is the expanded end of the long bone and the diaphysis is the shaft of the long bone. 3, cartilage forms a coating on the outer surface of the epiphysis end of a long bone. 4, except for its articular positions, a bone is enclosed by covering called the periosteum. 5, bony processes provide attachments for ligaments and tendons. 6, periosteum is composed of dense, irregular connective tissue and forms an outer covering. The thin membrane osteum lines the spaces and cavities within a bone and is composed of reticular connective tissue. 7, compact bone has osteons tightly packed together, but the spongy bone has large spaces between thin bony plates called trabeculae. 8, compact bone provides strength in the shaft and along the borders of the bone. Spongy bone reduces the weight of the bone and provides spaces occupied by marrow. 9, the marrow in the medullary cavity of an adult is yellow, but marrow in the spaces of the spongy bone is red. Part B, figure 12.5A through B. 1 is epiphysis, distal epiphysis. 2 is diaphysis. 3 is proximal epiphysis. 4, medullary cavity. 5, compact bone. 6, spongy bone. Before I go to the next one, are there repeats or anything I need to do? Would you like me to put this, can I do that for you? Would that help you, sir?
Oh, sure.
I'll leave it there for a moment if you want to try to look at it, see if you can grade those. You know, there should be a joke I could tell you at this point, but I can't think of one.
What did you do for Halloween?
I sat in the easy chair and went to sleep.
So sad.
Is that bad?
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, I heard the doorbell ring maybe 5 times. That
You
was
didn't
about
answer
it.
it?
No, my wife did.
Oh.
So anyway, I was not much help. So
Did you dress up?
no, why would I dress up?
Fun.
I mean, I had clothes on, but I didn't dress up
I had
special.
like 6 different clowns.
You're kidding. Like what things?
I was a scary clown, and then I was all blue, and I painted myself all blue. Then I was Harry Potter, then I was a snowboarder.
Oh, really?
I like just kept changing myself.
Well,
Wait,
Very
all
good.
on Saturday, Bella?
Say what?
Friday through Sunday.
That's so
Yeah, she was,
fun.
what, 6 different things. So, yeah. I dressed up in jeans and a shirt, whatever that
You were
is.
yourself, bro.
You wear orange, Miss Bellas?
Yeah, there you go. I was Papa Smurf. I had a blue coat and blue hat. So, yeah, I was
I
Papa
can see
Smurf.
that.
So
Okay,
there you
that's
go.
so
A tall Papa Smurf.
That's so
All right. How about it? You done? Okay. All right, let's go to 13 now. Now, do you guys who haven't finished 13 want to just grade what you got, or what do you want to do?
Is this just what's on the spreadsheet, you think?
I'll tell you when we're done.
Oh,
All right. What do you all want to do?
I feel like I'll just wait, because then I can do
That's
it.
fine.
Grade it.
Here we go. 13.1A, number 1, cranial bones or cranium. 2, facial bones or face. 3 is skull. 4 is clavicle. 5 is sternum. 6 is ribs. 7 is vertebral column or vertebrae. 8, hip bone. 9, carpals. 10, metacarpals. 11, flanks. That's the singular for phalanges. And it's the distal flanks. 12, patella. 13, tarsal. 14, metatarsal. 15, flanks. 13.1b, number 1, scapula. 2, humerus. 3, ulna. 4, radius. 5, femur. 6, tibia. 7, fibula. 8, vertebral foramen, vertebral column, and vertebra or vertebra. 9, sacrum. 10, coccyx. Now, can I back up there to number 8 where it said hip bone? Y'all see where it said that? I want you to write these 2 words down so we gotta get it now. Hip bone is not possible. You only have 2 other options. Coxal bone, that would be spelled C-O-X-A-L. C-O-X-A-L. And inominate bone, I-N-O-M-E-N-A-N-T-E. Inominate bone. The other thing I thought they had there was ribs. Where was that one? Number 6, where it says ribs, costa, C-O-S-T-A. Costa.
That's another word, or that's what we're.
That's what we're gonna call ribs. We're not gonna call them ribs. We're gonna call them costa. All right, critical thinking question. The largest foramen in the skull is the foramen magnum, and it's in the occipital bone. The largest foramen in the body is the obturator foramen of the hip bone. But I want to make a distinction here. I believe they are wrong. The largest foramen in a skeleton is the obturator foramen. The largest foramen in life is the foramen magnum. And the reason for that difference is the obturator foramen has connective tissue that goes all the way across. It isn't a foramen that has anything go through it, whereas in the case of the foramen magnum, we got a brainstem that goes through it. So it isn't technically a foramen in life, but in the skeleton, yes, it is a foramen. All right, see that difference? Part A. 1, axial. 2, hyoid. 3, coccyx. 4, thoracic. 5, 12. 6, pectoral. 7, ulna. 8, carpals. 9, sacrum. 10, patella. 11, tarsals. 12, phalanges. And part B, number 1, Charlie. 3 is that, yeah, 3. See, you go, it's a new numbering system I just started. It's 1, 3. There you go. 1 is Charlie, 2 is Echo. Or is that Charlie 2? I can't tell. I think that looks like Echo to me. Yeah. 3 is Alpha, 4 is Delta, 5 is Golf, 6 is Bravo, 7 is Foxtrot. Part C, number 1, Charlie. 2, Alpha. 3, Golf. 4, Bravo. 5, Delta. 6, Foxtrot. 8, excuse me, that's the numbering system. 7 is Echo. Part D, number 1, We're gonna call that innominate bone or coxa. So it says here coxal bone. 2 is sternum, 3 is sacrum, 4 is fibula, 5 is ulna, 6 scapula, 7 radius, 8 clavicle, 9 humerus, 10 patella, 11 femur, 12 tibia, and 13 costa or rib. 2, the sacrum, rib, and sternum are all part of the axial skeleton. So taking all these together between lab 13 and lab 12, you should have 100 possible. So if you would please go to Oncopus and put that in there. Please tell me the number correct out of 100. And that's all. You got nothing that you can attach to it. So just do that and put it in. Yes, ma'am. You need to unmute. Unmute. There you go.
Sorry, I didn't think I was
Hey.
muted. My bad. What was the number? What was the answer to number 9 in lab 13?
Part A,
Yes, sir.
9 was sacrum. Did I say that right?
Okay, I had pelvis.
I'll take that.
Okay, thank you. And then if I had like pelvis instead of hip bones, but then I changed it to like the 2 that you added, was that okay?
Fine.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You bet. All right, while you guys are submitting, I have to get Mr. Frick in here, so.
Rack.
Does. Yes. See, in first period, I put him up on the
You put them up on the
table. But then they can't see it, so. That's pretty close, actually. Yeah, he made it. Oh, okay, yes, we're gonna do it. All right, all right. Tell me when you're all ready to go that you got it all in there. Okay, good. Submitted? Kaya, you're submitted too, or are you just doing it now?
Yeah, I submitted it.
Should I go ahead and put in my lab 11 score?
No, wait and put it all in. Gee, Bill, I can't see you.
So,
Yeah,
can I just have my water?
yeah, awesome. Whose assignment has not downloaded yet? You guys all got it in now? Is yours in, John?
Oh, I didn't hit it. It's so good.
Okay,
Just the grade, right?
just the grade, number correct out of 100. So what kind of computer is that has all those colors?
It's called an Alienware. It's made by Dell.
Oh, okay. You like it?
Yeah, I got it because it's for college.
Um,
Do 3D rendering.
Oh, very good, very good. Who put all my water down here?
The janitor.
No, these are my waters.
But you put them all over.
Well, when I'm drinking out of them,
You're
they're all over. All right. Are we ready yet? If you want to be somewhere in your PowerPoint that has the picture of this guy forward and the back side, that would be fine. Go there, or if you got your book, you can open your book to the page where that is, and we'll rock and roll over there. What the devil is that? That says it's 2:45. 1:45, isn't it?
That's where the Possum's out.
Yes, I never did. I don't know how that. So you who have the digital phones here, tell me what time I got. I'm going back, right?
It just turned 44. Like,
So is it 1:44 you said?
yeah,
That's right on the money?
yes.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, 12 and 6 up and down. Look right?
Yep.
That's crooked? Pretty good. How about now? Has everybody got theirs in?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's what we're gonna do. These are the things you gotta know, and I'll do it probably just the way that I'm doing right now. Ready here? So this whole thing will be nope, that will be this.
So,
Skull, good. This will be face. This will be good. What's this? Clavicle. This is scapula. Good.
Or, something like it's like costal.
Costa. Very good. Good costas. And this is the costal cartilage. Good. What was that again? Here again? What's this dude right here? Hyoid. Very good. What are these bones here? Which ones? These are the cervical vertebrae. Okay. These would be the which ones right here. I got my hand up here. The ribs go to, those are called thoracic. These are
Lumbar,
lumbar. This one back here is called the who?
coxal.
No, that's down here all the way at the bottom off the picture. This is coxal down here. This is sacrum.
Okay, gotcha.
Do it again. This is
Cervical vertebrae,
cervical. These are thoracic. These are
lumbar,
lumbar. These are sacrum. And then this is coccyx. Good. What's the name of this bone now? New.
theo,
I had it backwards. These are costa, coxal bone, or innominate bone. I had it backwards. I apologize. Costa, coxal bone. And this your little guy down here is the coccyx. So those are the three that are kind of weird. Coccyx, costa, coxal. Okay, yay. Hold on a second. So is he in anatomical position?
No. His head is.
Anatomical position, yes or no?
Mhm.
He is. What's his bone? Radius. I want you to note something. You see my hand when I do this? Where's that turning taking place?
your wrist.
Elbow, not your wrist, it's your elbow. Look up here when I turn. See where my finger's pointing? So when I turn this over, watch what the radius does. See, the radius just lays over, so that means here, it's just twisting there. Y'all see that there? It is kind of weird because it's here. Now this right here, the top of the radius sticks into a cavity of cartilage. And you have you heard of nursemaid's elbow? You ever heard of that? You know, like a nursemaid would take a shot, say, come on me, come on. You know, like that. and they grab
Yeah,
the
what?
child's hand,
Oh.
or when you got the child's hand and all of a sudden you say, well, we're gonna go see the doctor, and the kid goes, no, no, and they kind of go all noodle arm on you, you know? When their weight is on that and their musculature is not holding things in place, this can sublux right down. Are you with me here? So it just pulls from like there to there. That's about it. They call that a radial subluxation. So it's dislocated, and then what happens is I think the movement was this, and they just turn your hand and it pops in. Okay? I know because I did it to my daughter 3 times. And the second time I did it, the first time she was I had her, I was walking to the car, and she said, I don't want to go to grandma's or whatever, and I did that noodle thing, you know? And so I said, come on, let's go, let's go. And of course, when she went, I felt something snap in my hand. And it felt like it was right here. I mean, right here on her hand. And I'm like, oh my gosh. But then I said, well, you okay? And she's like, oh, I don't want to go. And she's crying because she didn't want to go. But I thought, well, she's just crying, you know? Well, I got her into the car and her arm just kind of hung there like, you know, like this. And I'm like, what's the matter? She said, I don't know, it hurts. And I'm like, okay. So then, and I was alone. So I met my wife at ER with our daughter, and they did the little move, etc. And they said, they were very careful to tell me, Mr. Ellis, if this happens again, we'll have to call Department of Children and Family Services. And I'm like, for what? And he said, well, they're going to think you're abusing your child. And I'm said, really? And they said, well, yeah, this is called nursemaid's elbow. And if you jerk your kids along, this will happen frequently. And I'm like, well, if it happens again, it'll happen because it's already subluxed once. It'll do it easier the next time. 2 weeks later, I'm playing with her, rolling her down my legs, like, you know, like her head's here, feet are here. And I'm rolling her and then grabbing her and pulling her back, rolling her up my legs and down. And next thing I knew, the dog had gotten there and there was a toy that was a hard toy and she was going to land on it. Well, I grabbed the arm and she went the whole way on doing it and went.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, we're going to do this. So my wife says, yeah. So we got in the car, got there, and the guy looked at me. I mean, and I'm like looking at him like, look, I was playing with my dog. And she said, were you playing with him hard, with her hard? And I'm like, no. I said, she was rolling up and down my legs. And I'm having to explain myself to someone who I don't even know or care about my parenting. And I was mad. I'm standing there, who are you to question what I do with my daughter? And of course, then I wasn't seeing it from the side of being a person who stands in the gap between parents who are bad parents. I just disagreed with her whole kind of outlook and her treatment of me. Third time, we were in the kitchen and she nearly fell off the chair because we had removed something she was sitting on and she's about to fall. Well, what'd I do? Grabbed the only thing that was the grab on our way down, which was her forearm. And guess what?
Was it the same arm every time?
Same arm every time. So that time I said, I am not going to the hospital. Can we just go to the doctor? So we went to the doctor. And he reads in the chart, he says, oh, I see you've been to the hospital twice for this. Fortunately, we knew him and he knew us, and that was the end of it. He just put it back in place and that was done. But yes, so what one is on the thumb side?
Hold on.
Ulna? No, radius is on thumb. Ulna is on the pinky side. With me there?
How is it on, it's on my both hands?
Say again?
It's like that on both hands. Radius, thumb.
Right, correct. All right, so what's that name of this thing again? Coxal bone. What are these? Costas. These are costal cartilages. Good. And so then this guy down here, coccyx. Good. Now, how about this fellow right here? I got up in the fifth picture here. Femur. Very good. Now, how about the guy sticking up right here? Patella. How about the one I'm holding? Is it what? Tibia. What's this one? Fibula. Good. And these right here I'm holding? Tarsals. These are the, and these are the, notice the big toe. Unlike all the other toes, all have three. They all have a distal flanks, medial flanks, and proximal flanks. But the big toe, or the great toe, only has a proximal and distal. Y'all see? Yeah, check. See what?
The great toe.
That's what they call it in the books. Big toe, they call it the great toe. And I'm like, hey, I've got a great toe. How about you? So, all right, that's what you need to know for the quiz that's on, test. It's on Wednesday. Think you'll die?
Yeah. I was like,
Why will you die? Those are all simple.
no, that was. Can we do it all again, the whole thing?
Sure. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Whole thing? Whole thing? Skull, this part?
Cranium, face,
Highway.
Hyoid, say it again.
highway, clavicle,
What?
clavicle,
Clavicle, say it together.
clavicle, scapula,
Scapula,
humerus,
humerus,
hold on, radius,
radius, ulna, carpals, metacarpals, phalanges. Good. These, costas, little guy down here at the bottom, coccyx. Good. This, what is it? Coxal bone. What's this? You could say vertebral column, but what part of it is it? What is this part? What is this part? What is this part? Right here. Sacrum. Good. Do it again here. Let's see if I can get his foot up there. There we go. Femur. Good. And over here, fibula. These here, tarsals and phalanges. That's not so tough, right? Okay. Think you can manage that?
Should we have it on what?
It's possible that I may have a little fun part or two. You want me to show you what you could be looking at?
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Okay, hold on.
He's just gonna give us pieces of each one. Yeah, literally. Yeah, well, what is that?
Bro, what?
You tell me what that is. Now, you guys need to stand. These guys need to see it too, so stand up.
A documentary on this.
Stand. Okay, so what are we looking at?
Yeah, cat.
This is a cat. Good. What's this?
Cranium.
What's this part?
Cranium.
What's this part?
Face.
What's this? Cervical vertebrae. Very good. What's this thing right here? Scapula. Is there a clavicle?
No.
No, not in the cat.
Is there a
That's why it can
hyoid?
go like this with its elbows. Bring together. Good. What about these? Thoracic, lumbar. What's this thing sticking up here? Coxal bones. Good. That makes this part right here the sacrum. Good. This would be coccyx. Good. Name that bone right there.
Humerus.
Wait a minute. Didn't get that up there. Name that bone right there. Good. What's this one right here?
Oh no.
Ulna. This is the, look up here. These are the who? Carpals. These are the metacarpals, and these are the phalanges. How about back here? Let's turn it the other way.
Femur.
Femur.
Patella.
Little guy.
Fibula.
What is it? Tibia or fibula? Fibula.
Fibula.
Tibia. And what about that little knob there?
Patella.
Patella. Good. What's this?
Tarsal.
What are these?
Metatarsals.
Metatarsals, what are these?
Tarsals.
Tarsals, and what are these? Okay, you thought this would be tough, didn't you?
It will be tough.
No,
If you do it on a cat, it might be hard.
Yeah, it does feel like our first. It feels like our first.
Are these real bones?
Yes.
Okay, I'm not.
Well, why won't you touch it?
That's so sad. A domestic cat, you just like kill it, put it on
Yeah.
a stick.
Put it on a stick. I didn't put it on a stick.
Who did?
I don't know. I paid for it to be done.
You're
It wouldn't
you're a
bother me to do
taxonomist
it.
now?
Say what?
You're a taxonomist now?
No, I'm, I am a, vivisectionist. So yeah, I do that thing. But yeah, I could have gone and gotten this on the road somewhere, but I didn't. I paid for it.
Can I?
You sure can.
Oh, the way it's shaking.
Wait, cats don't have a
Well,
clavicle?
it's kind of right there and right there should be joined together. and it's not. So, all right, this is on Wednesday.
Where's the camera?
If you look at your, right there. There you go. Say hello.
Hi,
everyone.
Grace, we miss you.
Oh, they don't. They're just saying
Yes,
that.
we know.
Okay. They like the attention when the two of you are gone.
Homie.
What's that?
Why are you holding hands with him?
You want me to hold hands with him?
Is that Frick or Fred?
I
He's
think it's
taller than
Rick.
you.
You're holding the
I
guy's
got him.
hand. Do you? Well, he's not got his heels on the ground either.
Exactly.
So there you
He's
go.
got a left.
Wait, Mr. Ellis?
Yeah,
Wait, okay, so cats don't have a clavicle, did you say?
right.
But they have everything else.
Yep.
Do they have
Amazing.
hyoid?
No, they don't have a hyoid either. I'll take that back.
Do they have a-
No hyoid.
Oh, okay.
And their atlas and axis are really quite weird. So, yeah, that's kind of different.
Oh, do we need to know which bones are where? In the axle and what was the other?
Oh,
kind?
yeah. Axial and appendicular skeleton.
Is that gonna be on our test?
The test, I'm not going to make that distinction.
Okay.
All right.
Is it gonna be kind of like our first test where you like go through it and just write down?
You're just going to take out a sheet of paper and write it down. And I will be using this, but I could, have some fun. Am I allowed fun? Okay. All right.
Oh yeah, when you like did this.
Oh, come on. That was okay. This was okay. Wasn't it when I did this?
awful.
Come on. It was still the acromial.
Oh, that
It was so random.
You guys didn't have any fun at all that day, did you?
Oh.
Remember when I went like this? And then I went like this?
You went like this and
What were you, was it the same answer?
then.
Yeah,
These tricksters.
I'm telling you. There you go. Do you two have any questions? Because we're not going to do anything but sit here and smile.
Oh, good. Okay, wait. So when you say the hip bone, how do you spell coxal? C-O-X-A-L.
A-L.
Okay, and then the ribs are C-O-S-T-A-L?
C-O-S-T-A-L.
Okay. And then the tailbone is the coccyx. How do you spell that?
That's in your book. It's double X,
Or YX.
Y-X. Yeah, there we go.
You're amazing. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to write those down so because
Got
I
it.
can't spell, so thank you.
Good.
Appreciate it.
What are we gonna have for tomorrow?
You guys are going to be studying for this test.
Just saying.
That's it? Oh,
That's
yeah.
it. Did you all hear that? For your day off tomorrow, you're
Is
studying for this.
Is
quiz?
it just like these 2 pages?
Yes, but I think the pages in your textbook are better. For some reason, I don't know why, but they are.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
Good, good. Yes, sir.
All right. Well, when's this bell over? I mean, when's this class over? What time?
4 minutes. Oh, I'm done.
We got 4 minutes, so I get to spray. All right. We'll see you guys.
Yeah.
You guys stand up. I'll do the
Bye, Mr.
spray.
Ellis. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye, Kaya. So good to see you.
Bye.
Bye, Blue Grace.
Bye, Peyton. I love you. Bye, Bella. I love you. Have an awesome day. See y'all soon.
Talk about boys back there so I can hear.
We,
No, I don't know. I'll take it out.
You what?
I think it's out.
I'll do it.
Why do you assume we're always talking about boys?
Say what?
Why do you assume we're always like? Nah.
Well, don't you girls just sit and talk about boys all the time?
Boys,
Actually, that's actually kind of true.
Yeah, facts. It's my girl right here.
Well, you know what old men know.
I thought that was a guy.
This is my girl. It's a girl now. We old hands.
Well, you never know. It just goes.
Homie.
I thought it was a girl.
It's a homie girl. There's a girl homie.
No, you're using your hand sanitizer. I'm sorry.
You know, your homie needs another meal or two.
Yeah. I'm gonna put him on a diet plan.
That's what my boyfriend looks like.
So wait a minute, when you leave home, what's gonna be the meal you fix to impress a woman? Hey,
Ramen.
when you're in college,
Ramen.
you move off campus, you get an apartment, what's gonna be the meal you make to impress a woman?
Ramen.
This is about that.
I'll make some pasta.
I can throw some water and put some salt in it.
Macaroni and cheese.
Nah, legit pasta.
What are you putting alcohol?
Like meat sauce.
Where are you gonna get that? Are you gonna make it
Store.
homemade?
Okay, so what's it gonna be?
But if I really felt like
What
it.
do you mean?
Logan, what's it gonna be?
You said meat
It's
sauce.
either that or I go Mexican. I'm really good when it comes to Mexican food.
What, well, what are you gonna make?
I don't know, some like, I can make tacos.
You have actually cooked the meat in a pan?
Yes.
You've done
And
that?
the rice.
And then you added the powder
Yes.
taco sauce, okay, and then it's from there, it's just the shells and
Wait,
Beans,
tomatoes,
rice.
yeah, okay, all right,
Chop up the tomatoes.
okay. You can do that without cutting your finger?
Yeah.
Okay,
All the time.
so
Take the cooking for
I
granted.
tell you what, since you're so confident for the test, why don't you bring some in for each of us?
Nah, because it'll be too
Yeah.
cold and you don't like eating in this class.
Yeah. That's too bad.
Too bad.
I was so
I'm just
looking
following-
forward to that.
I'm just following the rules.
Yeah,
Mr. Ellis, if you wanted to forego the eating in the class. that-
You know, once you break the eating in the classroom rule, then we can never go back. So,
is that right?
yeah, like if you say, I bring a taco, and it's like, I'm good for eating my lunch here all the time. If that happens once, it just happens again.
Yeah.
And you did bring up a good point. You got us the bottom.
You what?
Mr. Ellis, I have my pretzel in here. I would have had my pretzel.
You
Yeah,
want?
she ate her pretzel, but that was before the bell rang.
It was.
Fair enough.
So, yeah.
I like that.
Jonathan, what are you gonna cook?
Me, I'll make a grilled cheese, you know.
That's impressive.
With what?
Tomato sauce.
Gourmet.
You know, yeah.
Grilled
gourmet,
cheese with,
What kind of
Tomato,
cheese?
lettuce, bacon.
Hey.
That's a BLT.
Okay,
No.
BLT with grilled
Cheese.
cheese.
No, it's-
oh, okay,
it's a
okay.
grilled
What kind of cheese
BLT.
is it?
And you think this girl that you're gonna feed this to is gonna be impressed by this?
Not at all.
Obviously.
Bye, Mr. Ellis. Bye, Jonathan.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
See you later.
All right, bye-bye. What's up, sir?
For my test that we took, you said it could replace one of the grades.
Yeah, I saw
I got,
that.
like, a
Just a
really bad
second. Let me
grade.
make sure I got the right one while you're here. Just a second. Scoot back. There she is. She's still there. Oh, no, she said bye. All right. I gotta quit this. How do I quit this?
Seventh grade English class will be heading to 205, just next
Still
door
going.
from your regular class.
I know.
Once again,
Uh,